Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today's episode is going to be absolute insanity. We're going to do the second episode in our bracing series by showing a move that a lot of pros use that is a little bit difficult for us normal disc golfers to do. I'm going to show you a couple of drills and a couple of exercises so you can master this and sling massive D off the tee and really be consistent with your throw. What is that move, you ask? It is the back foot balance point with our heel off the ground as we go into our brace and our throw. It is important because it does a couple of things for us. Number one, the main mechanisms for our body to produce power as a rotational athlete is getting internal rotation on our hips. This position will help us get that internal rotation and really be efficient with that movement so we get maximized power. Also going to get our hips and pelvis in line so we can really get the power into that brace and master the ground force from the ground all the way up into our throw. Another great aspect of getting the ball of our foot up on the back foot as we're striding is if we have any sort of off balance or misbalance or misstep, we can really kind of self-correct as we're striding into our brace as well. There's two main problems we have why we can't get in this position properly. Number one is form. We could be stepping too far in our X step, which is my problem. We could also be stepping backwards like this. I've got two different X step videos in my channel. I will link those as well to help you fix those problems. The second problem we can have with getting into this position right here is just a general strength problem. I'm going to show us some strengthening exercises to enable us to hold that position so once again we can have that perfect technique. The great part about the drills and exercises I'm going to show you today, it works for all types of backhand throwers and all throwing philosophies. I'm going to show you some examples of the positions right now and some of the people doing them.
All right, pulling from Instagram today, here's Flipper Disc Golf showing us Paul Macbeth and Ricky Wysocki in that perfect position right there. Here we have AB and Gannonberg getting into this position as they're getting into their stride. Here we have Calvin Heimberg showing us. We have Slingshot Disc Golf talking about this right here. We have the Spin Doctor talking about it here. And we have Overthrow talking about it here.
It's actually 120 degrees right now as I'm filming this. This course is also soaking wet. I'm going to come back another day and show you the 3 drills and various exercises in the weight room. Let's just jump right into those and you'll see me change outfits. Okay, let me start off by showing you the 2 drills. Our first drill is going to be more of a lead up and the second one's going to be a little bit more athletic. Times when we start moving faster, this is when our technique or form breaks down. So we want to get used to some aggressive or athletic movement as we're working on our form. You're going to need 2 implements today. You're going to need a stack of putters and you're also going to need a door stopper, or you can use a piece of wood as well. I prefer the door stopper. What we're going to do just to get our bodies used to being in this position, which some of us might not be really used to or have never done before, we're going to take our door stopper, we're going to take a putter, and then we're going to put our foot right on the door stopper and just kind of work a little hover into our coil here. However you want to coil is fine, just to get used to our body being in this position, because as you can see, it's going to be difficult for some people to balance and have the strength to hold their leg like that. So it's good to use that door stopper just to get our ankle in that flexion and feel that in our calf, knee, and hip. After we do that, we're going to move into some putter throws. We are not worried about the throw. We're not trying to throw hard. Nice and easy. We're just focused on feeling this position. Once again, balance point into a hover and then move into your throw, whatever it may be. Show you another one. Little hover. Again, just feeling that feeling, not worrying about where the putter goes. Here's the side view of the door stopper drill. The next phase is getting a little more athletic. We're just going to add a couple of hops. Now this is going to depend on what your throwing philosophy is. If you're someone who just de-weights their back leg, all you're going to do is hop straight up and down and then go right into your throw. If you're someone who pushes off more on their back leg, you're going to move forward more and then move into a throw. Here's a side view of the straight up and down. And here's a side view of the going forward.
All right, a third drill is going to be a play on Seabass's stairs drill, which I'm showing you right here. Just walking down the stairs, we're going to make it a little adjustment, which I'm about to show you. Instead of doing one stair at a time, when we get into our brace, we're going to drift a little bit and skip a step. That's going to cause some flexion in our back, ankle, and knee, as you can see here. So instead of doing 1 step, I'm doing 2 steps. And again, just getting used to that ankle flexion and knee flexion in your form.
There's a couple of easy drills you can take either into your warm-ups or just do during your drill work days. Let's move into the weight room so I can show you some strengthening drills to really get that movement going for you.
First off, a reminder, when you work out hard. That's how hard you should be working out. All right, let's start with some pogo jumps. This is pretty simple. All you're gonna do is hop, but you're gonna make sure your heels don't hit the ground. Do about reps of 10, 15, 20, whatever you feel like you like. Now we're gonna get a more lateral, jumping side to side. You're supposed to be going as fast as you can. I'm old as slow, but you're gonna do 10 as fast as you can on each side. That way you can get those quick twitch muscles going. Next, we're gonna move into a soleus calf raise. This is different than your regular calf raise. You're gonna leave it at about 45-degree angle and get your knees over your toes to really hit that soleus muscle in your calf, which is undertrained. We're gonna do 2 or 3 sets of 10 reps on this. You'll really feel it. Here's a back view of the regular calf raise. You can see where it's working my muscles here. You can for sure do these. However, I'm going to move into the soleus calf raise, and the soleus is more in charge of when we jump and when our heel is off the ground, which is the position we're working on, so this will be more beneficial. Then we're going to move into the front part of our shin, do some tibialis raises. These are great for ankle and knee health, but also it's going to work the front part of your shin and get that area strong so you can really hold that proper position that we've been talking about the whole video. We're going to do 2 sets of 25. My back and butt are up against the wall. My heels are away from the wall. You can move your heels towards the wall or away from the wall a little bit more to make it more easy or more difficult, whichever you choose.
All right, that's all I've got for today's episode. Let me know if this is going to help you out at all, or if you're working on changing that technique. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing to the channel. Let me know if there's anything you want me to break down next, and I'll try my best. If you keep watching them, I'll keep making them. Until next time, peace.